If you get passionate people together who know the local needs and are committed to their communities, incredible things can happen.
On our COPE team, we very much try to look at the big picture and help everyone from the oldest to the youngest members of this community.
There's always a need, and there is always something out there that you can help somebody with, whether it's big or small.
It was just great to be able to identify those needs and provide additional resources that were not readily available.
With the autonomy that our local LHEAP has and the passion of the folks that are on the committee, we are coming up with things I never would have thought of personally, and then with that core group of people, we're making it happen.
I think we have been able to make a lot of connections with different people in the regions and see different ideas and build on that.
Everybody has great ideas, and putting everything together kind of like a big puzzle.
A lot of people were surprised that there were so many projects and so many ways to reach out to the community.
We've made streets safer, we made kids have safe playgrounds. We just worked on so many aspects in town and just did so much good for our community.
In particular, we're proudest of our efforts with public transportation. We'd consistently heard that there was a need in that area, and fortunately the LHEAP was able to provide some resources to 3 different agencies within our county that are now providing public transportation services to our residents. Trips to work, trips to doctor's appointments, and anything else that the residents may need.
I am most proud of the Laundry Love accomplishment, because not only are we able to serve Barton County residents with the wonderful option to now have access to clean clothes that they may not have been able to have access to before, or help alleviate the burden of the cost of laundry care.
You don't know the impact that has people just be able to know that the next weekend at least you have $30 more in your pocket and you can buy groceries, or you can at least treat your kids for a special day.
I think I'm most proud of the Instant Pot cooking class that we hosted with LHEAP funds.
We were able to get some goals for soccer goals in the community that needed it. I think it was great to get that to that community. That's one of the things that I'm most proud of.
I'm standing in front of Sweet Peas, our infant feeding pantry in downtown Newton, Kansas. LHEAP created it with our partners in the community who saw a need for a diaper bag and a food pantry.
I feel like the biggest impact was the action plan I did for the Cherryville freezer to help them get freezer to provide more food for their community.
We had a tornado that touched down, and we as a group and the community went out to the location of where the tornado hit and helped clean up the area.
We were able to partner with the local public transportation, provide free bus passes.
We were able to provide a book called Emotionally Naked to all of the teachers, to all students, I believe, in the high schools throughout the county. We did that to help with the awareness and response for suicide.
We had classes on what is required to buy a home.
CPR classes and the Noxalone and severe bleed and tourniquet training that is being provided to folks in both English and Spanish.
We are finalizing the auto voucher program, which would allow low-income families the ability to get some vouchers to help do the necessary work to their vehicles to keep them up and running.
It's an awesome thing to have community say to you in many different languages, "We love this."
about the COPE initiatives, the ones that I'm leaning more towards is everything that has to see with community health workers.
It's been really impacting in my life to be with these people every day and help them in such small things in their life that really make a big difference.
The impact that we have made it, I can see it. Because like we went from people not knowing what a CHW was to where now, and who Flor Sanchez was with Heart of Kansas and what it was COPE, to now they're like, oh, Flor Sanchez, COPE, Heart of Kansas. She can help you with transportation and interpreting, you know, all the many roles as a CHW have. And to gain that trust in the community, it is vital.
As community health workers, we've established this trust and relationship within our community. This helps us become the voice within the health department to help address any barriers that they might face to better serve our community and keep that relationship going.
I would say the thing that I like the best about COPE was the relationships that we've made over the last 3 years that we've been together.
I am most proud of the collaborations that we have made with community partners in order to strengthen the bond and be able to connect and help out more individuals without them having to jump through all the different loops that we've usually had.
The community is ready to be engaged and they are ready to participate.
I think that we've learned that there's power in togetherness.
A large group of similarly passionate people creating a network of fantastic partnerships.
We have brought a lot of people to the table. We have provided a lot of individuals to come and get resources that we never even knew this community needed.
I've met so many different people that can help with things that people are doing in the community, and so it's really nice to be able to have us all working together in concert to be able to accomplish things.
Each person has gifts and they are experts in their own lived experiences. So encouraging people to be creative, to live with compassion, and then hosting programs where we provide mutual aid and care for one another.
Get a good group of people, put them together, and that's where all the good ideas come from.
It's just the ability for passionate people to attract other passionate people who want to see change and are willing to work hard for it, and they're willing to endure frustrations and get back up and try again. That spirit is alive and well in our state, and I think this project has given us a great opportunity to see that firsthand.
A seed is the smallest beginning I can think of, and it makes a great big impact when it is planted in good ground and begins to grow.
The thing that I learned from COPE was to dream big. When we sat down at our table and gave out some of the most impossible ideas, it was never met with resistance. It was met with, how can we do this? How can we help? How can we fix this? So taking into my community from COPE, I'm going to be emphasizing the ability to dream big and not limit yourself, because you can achieve a lot of really amazing things.
I had small ideas of what people could do. I had hopes of what people could do, but I think what's unfolded has exceeded my expectations.